Hi guys, welcome back. New camera angle. It's so exciting. I got this over the neck thing that you put your phone onto. And this is the best way I think you can get it, where it's not like down here in my lap, but like I can talk with you guys. You can work on projects with me up close, and like I'm getting the justice. I'm getting the bearings of how to do this. So bear with me as I try to keep y'all in focus. But if you guys are new here, hello, welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and leave a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and just build a community. I love community. I love people. I love just everything about everybody. Okay, so if you want to know what I am making, first of all, let me just tell you. So this is a shawl that I'm working on. I have a shawl. I will probably show it to you guys in a short, in like a shorts on YouTube. But I made that one last year. I'll be a year in June. And it was a bottom up granny shawl, and I absolutely love it. It's really pretty. I just didn't make it long enough. And I'm not keeping this one, but I'll tell you what I'm doing and why. So this year, my daughter and I, besides Project Linus, we decided to do make shawls for people for like people with cancer and things like that. So we're trying to get a bunch of them up. My daughter's 9 and she's learning, so it's mostly me, but she'll have some. It's all about progress and stuff. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm just saying, I'll be teaching her the ways. Anyways, I have never seen Outlanders. And I keep seeing the Outlander shawl that Claire wears, and I think her name is Opal Talks. I will put her video link down below just so y'all understand, so y'all can follow it. The things that I would do differently is I would put an extra stitch at the end, like at the beginning and end of each row, and then when she does the shawl, I would start it the way that she starts it, right? But on that second row, I would do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then in the middle, like where the point is, I would do 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Because what I'm finding is the length of the shawl, like from the neck down, gets really, really long, but it doesn't get wide. And in order to tie it and do things like around your back, which I think that should be an option, cross it across your chest, tie it in the back, all those things. It has to be, this is what I've learned, I've never made one like this, but it has to be between 70 inches and 80, I think it's 80 or 85 inches wide, right? And what I'm learning is, like with my granny square one, it goes past my arms like it's supposed to, but it's not long enough. So if you wanted to make it wider but less long, that's just what you do. You still have the same number of stitches, but you just won't have you'll have the same number of stitches, they just won't be in the same place. Okay, so I know that was kind of long intro, but this is the yarn that I'm using. I've already used half a skein that was left from another project that I did, and I currently have, this is what's left of the second skein. So this was a full skein. Sorry, I keep going in and out of focus. And then this one is another skein, and this is what I have left. Sorry, this is what I have left, plus this little ball. So I have made a sweater or a vest out of this yarn, and this yarn is called Party. And I've made a few other things that it's in. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But this is what's left. So I'm going to go with this and see how big I can get it. They say for size 4 yarn, which that's what this is, you want to use between a size 6 and a size 8 for drape. I am going with the size 8 millimeter hook which is an L11. An L11. I'm trying to get that to focus. Boop. Yeah, it's just an L11. That's what I'm using. I wish it had the... Y'all keep moving. Let me see if I could adjust. Okay, so... I wish I had the grips down here, but this is the one that I think one of my mom... Not one of my moms. One that my mom gave me when we first officially started and we were... Like, I was an adult. I started saying when we were adults. So, you see how, like, it creates, like, this really pretty, like, loose stitch gap? It's really pretty. But when you have it, like, from what I can see, it doesn't look that dramatic in the gapping. Like, you see? Like, it's not that, but it's, like, super light, super flowy, but it will keep you warm. And this is made out of acrylic. And I'm pretty sure each skein was, I think, like $3 to $4. So, you know, not that much. Yardage. Let's see. The yardage in these... Boop, boop, boop. There's 482 yards. So, quick math. I'm just going to round up to 500. Because then that will, like, add in the, like, scrap that I had left from my sweater. Thinking this is about 1,000 yards. Plus a little bit. So, hopefully it's big enough. We'll see about a border. I might, like, just put a different border on or just keep going. I'm not sure. Whoop. But it's super pretty. And I'm almost coming to the end. I know people are wanting tutorials and things, but if somebody already made it, I don't want to take the credit from them when they could get the credit. I just wanted to get out of the way what I would do differently and what I am doing differently, because I don't wear shawls for the simple fact. I love to wear shawl. I just don't like to wear shawls because the shawl pins that I find that they get stuck on the fabric. They get stuck. Let me see if I can bring y'all down. Maybe this will work. Sorry. Whoop. I just find that they get stuck and then they don't hold right. They just don't hold right. I don't know how to explain it. But I love shawl pins. I want to use shawl pins. But I don't want to mess up my shawl. Or maybe it's just me having anxiety. I don't know. And that's even with, like, the smaller yarn. I'm trying to keep y'all in focus. Okay. So... I'm showing you what I do different. If you guys will comment down below what you guys are working on, these videos will get better as I go on. I'm currently, like, looking over my phone so y'all can see. Because, like, I can't look at my phone and do what I'm doing because it's really close to my face. And I tend to, like, crochet more towards my right. Let me move y'all this away. Let me see if this will help. Because... Okay. I don't know what's going on here. But... Okay. Let's try this. I hope y'all don't get motion sickness. I'm sorry. Hopefully this helps. See, like, I'm looking at my phone to make sure it's centered. But I'm just doing double crochets in each stitch all the way down. And then I think it's... See, I just started... If y'all can see, like, I just started doing the 3. And you can see, like, the big difference that it has in wingspanning it. So I don't know if I'm going to do 3 coming back and 2 going back, or 3. I think I'm going to do just 3. Keep it consistent. To like, you know, like 3 going this way, 3 going this way, instead of 3 going this way and 2 going this way. I'm doing that backwards. 3 going this way, 2 going this way. It depends on if you're left-handed or not. So basically, ending the row, it would be, instead of doing ending the row with 3, starting a row with 2, it would just be starting and ending with 3. I am so sorry. I made that more difficult than what it should have been. I think if I was more kind of laid back, I'm sitting up against my wall on my bed just for comfort and ease. I might have to get a strap to help like stabilize this around my body. But comment down below what you guys are working on. If you guys have any like donation places in mind that you have donated to, that you would like to donate to, because I would love to know. I would love to just know. You know, I'm nosy, but I'm not nosy. Because if we can spread the organizations out there on places that people can donate to, that would be absolutely fantastic. Because then, if like people, whoop, what did I do? People could sit there and donate locally if it's local to them, or they can ship in, you know, give us ideas. Because as much, let's be honest, we would all love to help every organization out there, especially nonprofit, but it's just, you can't. We're just one person, you know. But I do know, and I lean heavily on the fact that the good Lord will provide our needs, and He is sufficient enough, in that what we can do will be enough in His eyes if we just do our best, and because He knows our heart, you know. So hopefully when I finish this, I don't think it will be today. I did start this I started this not yesterday, but the day before. And when I started it the day before, so I started Saturday night at like 11 o'clock at night. And I did the vintage crochet where she did, I'm drawing a blank, when she did Ma Ingalls, when she did her shawl, the pattern that she came up with. And I absolutely loved it, thought it was beautiful. But then when I woke up in the morning, I did not like how it looked. I don't know if it was just because it was late at night, my brain was fried or what, but I was like, you know what? I feel like the shawl needs to just be something else. And that's fine. It happens, right? Will I make vintage crochets? I'm sorry, I keep like moving out of focus. Will I make vintage crochets, Little House on the Prairie shawls? Yeah, I probably will. I love Little House on the Prairie. But, you know, I don't think the yarn was it for that. And that's me. I don't know. I wanted something that I can get lost in the sauce. Oh, I know people will probably ask about the dress that I'm making. I just have to add the green on. It's in timeout at the moment because I worked on it so much that my brain was fried. It was fried. It's just like when you work on something so much, you just don't want to work on it. But I will be getting that done because I do plan on doing a vacation little anniversary trip with my husband in March. So I want to wear it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the corner of what I'm going to do. And then I will show you the point. So you see how I'm going in every single stitch? One in every stitch. Okay. In this very end stitch right here, this is your chain 1. Okay. You can go in here. Let me move this pin. Okay. I'm going to set that there. So you find this chain 1 stitch, right? This V right here. Let me pull it up so you see it. Wow, I can't get it. So you go in that V stitch, and instead of doing 2 double crochets, you're going to do 3 in that same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and then you'll chain 1. Let me move this little clip. Okay, I turned my work, and then this stitch right here, you're gonna put 3 double crochets. 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to mark your chain 1, you can. I only marked, I don't mark my chain 1s or anything like that. I only marked them because I wanted to remind myself on each end and in the middle that the new thing that I was doing, because I didn't want to take this apart again. So because I already took it apart twice. I took it apart to switch it from the Laura Ingalls, or from Ma Ingalls, to the Claire shawl to I didn't think I was doing it right. I took it apart halfway, and then I realized I was doing it right. Okay, so just a reminder. And then you got those 3 in that last stitch, which would be your first stitch coming back. And then you're going to do 1 chain, or 1 stitch every, 1 double crochet every single stitch up to the middle. And then I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so now that I think about it, I will send you to Opal's page if you want to make it the way that she wants to make it. But I think for reference of visual, just I think because like hers will look different, and that's totally fine, and you know, that's fine and great. I'm not wanting to discredit her on her pattern or anything like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another video showing you how to start it and how to go on. Just because I think having the visual of what it would look like beginning to end, because like I said, I started this one the way that she was doing it, and then I added the increases. And I think if I just show you how to do it and what it would look like completed, I think that would be what's best, if I'm making any sense. So I'm currently working on the way up, and I know a lot of people don't know how to navigate like the description box and how to go here, and then it gets kind of confusing and have to remember things, and I apologize for that, but it's such a super simple shawl. And people probably might get confused because she's using DK weight, I'm using acrylic weight. And I'm not discrediting anybody, I'm just saying that's how my brain works, and it takes me a minute to understand. And I'm a little bit more seasoned. I'm not an expert. Do not take me as an expert. I am not saying I'm an expert. I'm 29. I've been crocheting since I was 13. And I'm still like an intermediate newbie. like a beginner newbie. I don't do the Afghans. I like simple, easy projects that I can get lost in, because this is my happy place. This is my anxiety. This is where I go for anxiety. This is where I go to know that I can help back with the community. This is when I pray. This is when I talk with the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want something that I have to hyperfixate and figure out. I can work on a project while we're as a family playing a video game and it's not my turn. You know, it's just, this is my hobby. this is it, right? And I'm sure there's other people out there, but yeah, I want to show you what it looks like. And honestly, I think it was just last year, maybe just a couple of months ago. I think it was a couple of months ago. I think like it would be 4 months as of now, but I just learned from her channel's name is Slow Crochet, like slow, SLOW, Slow Crochet. And she talks about how she doesn't like a deep shawl. She likes a long shawl and like the long arm span, and it's kind of hard to achieve with the regular like symmetrical shawl, if that's making sense. So she like shows you how to do that. I have yet to learn how to do that with the granny squares, like starting from the bottom up. And I think what it is I don't remember what hook size I used on that shawl, but I don't. But I think it was like a size 5 or 5.5, which is what the yarn recommended. And I think I should have went up to like a 7 or 8 to make it more drapey. And that's what the internet's telling me is, you know, you if you want a longer a longer arm span to certain patterns, you need to hook up a size, because it makes it more, it has more give. Okay, I am almost to the center, and I will show you what to do. Okay, I am in, let me turn this on. I am in the last double crochet right here. See how this is the last double crochet? Boop. I am going to yarn over, go into this little stitch and pull through, and I'm going to do a double crochet for that stitch. And then I'm going to do for the center, because this is the center point, this is your stitch, like, you know, one side, two side, this is your middle. You do a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, boop, boop, and then it will look how it does over here. So here's this one and this one. So you're gonna find that stitch and you're gonna go into it, and then you're just gonna go back down all the way to the end. And then in that chain 1 V stitch, like that chain 1 like little V stitch all the way at the end, put 3. Because ultimately what you're doing is, like down here, see how I have the chain, sorry, let me get y'all in here. See how I have 2, 1, 2, chain 2, 1, 2, chain 2. I just took took one of these and moved them down to the end. So now it's 1 in the middle, 1, chain 2, 1. Make sense? Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want it to be too long. I will probably do an actual tutorial showing you what it looks like, and then I will save onto that clip and finish that shawl, because I'm going to think about doing it all in red. Yes, I cut my finger. But I'm thinking about doing it all in red, just because I have a lot of red. And I think it would be really nice making it in this pattern. And then I will show you how to tie it. The reason why I'm not keeping this one is because if I was to keep this one, I would then have to make another one, which is totally fine. But I'm trying to teach myself more and more that I can experiment with projects as long as I know that it's going to be fine and it's going to go somewhere, like it's not going to be a total complete disaster. I can experiment with projects and gift them and things like that just as much as it would be doing the same pattern over and over and over again. And that is totally fine. It's totally fine. Like, I know someone out there will love this one and appreciate it just as much. But, like, you see how it's, like, starting to swing more? But I will show you how to tie it. If you want, you could do it where it's the way that Claire did it to a certain point, and then do it the way that I'm doing it to a certain point, and have it wingspan differently. But yeah, I know somebody's gonna love this, and honestly, I cannot. Oh, that's what it was. I have a circular cardigan. I have a like sweater vest looking thing. It's not exactly a sweater with sleeves. It's just a vest with like shirt size sleeves. And I could not have another something like this in this pattern. And if I was to keep this, I think I would donate my sweater vest, because that's my least favorite thing that I made using this yarn. And I know it would make somebody else happy. The only thing is I don't know where to donate it to or anything like that. So, yeah. But if you can tell, boop, boop, boop. Let me show you. So, like, you see, bring you out more. You see how, like, it comes in, and then where I started increasing, like, it would have kept going like this, but it came out here. I like this so much better because it makes it longer and swerve in, and you can tie it. I don't know. That's just me, because when you do it, what you're going to do is you're going to put the center point on the back of your neck, right? And then you're going to cross these over and go to the back and tie these. You're going to like double tie, loop, and then loop again. And then that way it ties underneath the back of the V. But the V is just so long. Especially when you get it to what you need it. Alright, I'm trying not to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I think all shawls, all blankets, all things have their purpose. And different people prefer different things. So there will be somebody out there that loves the shawl. But I cannot wait to finish it. I'm going to use, like I said, what I have left, and I'll see how long it is and come back. But thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see y'all next time. You guys, when you see this again, might have a different border. It might be in a short. It might be somewhere something. I don't know. I don't know. But it's super squishy. It's super soft. It's all the things. And for it to be acrylic, it's great. Alright. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.